Hi, I am AndoCommando411, and I am going to give you a little intro on me, because sometimes you click on things on YouTube and you wonder about these people, and so I'm just going to give you a little introduction on me, okay? And also how I got the name AndoCommando411, okay? So I was born in Utah. I'm a Utah girl, and I love my Utah roots. And I now live in Greenville, South Carolina with my family. But I grew up, I have three sisters, older sisters, okay? They're all amazing. I have two amazing parents. And I grew up with awesome friends and in a great community. And my mom was always putting me in clogging and jazz and ballet, which don't tell, but I did not enjoy ballet. It was much too conformed for me. I liked the freedom of jazz and all the other ones. Clogging, I liked the tapping part and the frilly skirts, but I didn't do too much of it. But I always danced. I was a cheerleader, I was on drill, and then in high school I thought I was supposed to grow up, so I stopped. And the love of my life found me. When I was young, I traveled a lot. My parents, as a family, we went to a lot of different places. I've been to 17 different countries. And all of them before I was married. So it was good, because even though I grew up in Bountiful, Utah, I was given a real broad sense of what the world is like, and how small I am in it, and really seeing my part in the world instead of just the community that I live in, which I think is so important for people to be able to recognize that if you've grown up in one little town your entire life, that you may have a little bit of a mind bubble. Okay? So sometimes you need to just branch out and realize that the world is a very big place, and if you're comfortable where you're at, that is super awesome, and own that. But it's so great to travel and to go to different places and understand that even though we are all so different, that we have a common bond, that we are all people on earth, and that we all can love each other and have respect for each other. And I think that that's a big lesson, to be able to understand things from not just the people around you and in your own community, but in different countries and all around the world. So I was lucky that I was able to do all those things. After high school, I lived in Taiwan for 6 months. I was a volunteer English teacher. And that was a good experience for me, because in the end I didn't want to go, I just wanted to stay. But I ended up having to go because I had committed to it, which was a great lesson. And it was fun. It was a good experience for me. And then I went to college and did that stuff. And then before I graduated, I started working, and I met the CEO of the company, who's so mean to me. He would make fun of my clothes, and he would make fun of what I wanted to do, and he would just challenge me on every single thing that I thought I believed. And it really challenged me to go and look inside myself. And when you look out under the stars and you don't listen to your mom or your dad or your friends or the society that you grew up in, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life? And so I challenge people that same thing. Sometimes we walk a path of life that we walk because that's the only one that we think is in front of us, when in all actuality there's so many paths, and it's your choice to go down that path. So yeah, I actually dropped out of college and I started working full time, and I loved it. And that's when I met the love of my life, Charles. He rocks my world. And he was the first person that I felt like I had met that was a boyfriend that loved me wholeheartedly for me. I felt like even if I was a little bit bigger, that he didn't care. He didn't care how I looked, that it wasn't, he didn't just love me based on my look. And he is the first person that really taught me to love myself. And he showed me that through his unconditional love too. And besides my family, which of course I love it. But I'm super grateful for him, and we ended up getting married in March of 2001, and I just love him, and we have so much fun together. I did mortgages for 8 years. I have 3 kids. I have an 8-year-old Lucy, and I have twins, Evan and Ava, that are 6. And they are my world. Nothing that I do in life is worth it if they're not by my side. So I hope that you feel that way too about the people that you love, because in the end, we won't have all the clothes on our backs, and we won't have all the trophies, and we won't have all the diplomas and all that stuff, but we will have those relationships that we have. So that's the most important thing to me, is my family. I have a lot bigger family too that is spreading all over the world in the fitness world, and I love them dearly too, and they hold a very special place in my heart too. So I love that, and I'm super grateful for that. I did mortgages for 8 years, and then I kept taking my daughter to dance, and all I wanted to do was go out and dance with them. I'd ask the teachers, can I help you? What can I do? And I would like be in the little waiting room dancing, and I just thought, man, something is missing in my life, you know, but I didn't really get it. So anyway, when the economy went bad, obviously so did my mortgage career, which was okay because it was time for a change anyway. One of my fitness teachers, she had said, Andrea, have you heard of Zumba? And I said, no. She said, you should do it. You should try it. You would like it, and you'd be really good at it. Well, I had been going to the gym since I was in 9th grade. Even before that, actually, with my sisters. I was on my first diet when I was in 5th grade. That's how corrupted I was. So no wonder why I'm into fitness and nutrition and supplements and all that, is because it's ingrained in me, and because I think that there's a lot of misleading facts out there, and so I like to find the truth. So anyway, we ended up moving back to where I'm from, in Utah. And lo and behold, in my gym, there was going to be a training, and that training got me into the fitness world, and I'm a Zumba instructor, and I've been doing that, and I love it, and it has been a big piece of happiness in my life. And when things are happy in your life, you do them, and when they're not, then you need to change them. And so anyway, we ended up moving back to St. George, and I began what's called the Warehouse. And there's another piece of my heart right here that's with the Warehouse, and it will always be. And my husband and I, we opened it, and we ran it and sold it for 2 years, and we sold it to 2 awesome gals that will continue on. And it was one of the most humbling experiences of my life, because I realized it would go on without me, which to me is true success, to be able to start something and teach it and give it, and then let it go without you. That to me is really, really important. So I'm super happy that I was able to do that in my life. And now we live in South Carolina, and I feel like a fish out of water. But I love getting to know new people. I just love it, love it. I love helping people, and that's why I'm here, to help people. So this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I've had my own inhibitions and about it. But why I'm doing it right now, and why I'm doing AndoCommando411, is because there are a lot of people that have a lot of questions, and a lot of people that have a lot of problems. And if I can help make some of those problems go away, then I'm going to do it. So AndoCommando is a name that my friends in high school called me. So you could have them to thank. I don't know. I guess they thought sometimes I was really like I'm really, really nice, but I guess sometimes I can be like a commander. So I'm not going to command you. I'm just going to let it stick in your mind. AndoCommando411. It's just so catchy, and 411 is information. So this is where you can get your information. So if you have a problem, you can email me at AndoCommando411@gmail.com, and you can subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I can help you. See you later.